Okay, sorry guys. Hey everyone, it's me. It's Krista, reality with Krista Marie. Sorry, I'm like tripping over my words already, but thank God nobody's here yet. So, if you guys have not already subscribed, whenever you get here, please subscribe, hit the like button, share, and let's just like I feel like I need more energy or something. Like every time, like all right, so we're gonna talk about Vanderpump, but every time I go into like the latest news, it kills me. It's so sad. But like we know all about it and we're gonna talk about it, and it's just like these episodes are so like watching them back, so like when I'm watching it I'm taking my notes. We're watching every move that Raquel makes. I don't know why my thing's not going across my thing. You know what I'm talking about. My feed's not going across, but whatever, you guys know who I am. It's still covering my name, but whatever. But so like watching these episodes back, and it's like I'm not as I'm equally as mad as Tom as I am with Raquel. I mean, they're equally as fault. They're both adults, but you have Raquel like playing this weird freaking game of like, oh, let's poke the bear with Katie, and like let's act like we don't know any better. Like act like we don't know what we're talking about, and it's like ridiculous. Like you do now. We're like now watching it. We're like, wow. If we go back, the dates like they were probably just about hooking up right around then, and so like all these comments and her confessionals, it's so diabolical and disgusting and sad. So, again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button or the share or the like or the comment, again, please do that. And there is a live chat going on. I will probably drop the link in the end. I'm going to watch the chat, but I'm going to try to go through a lot of this before I like start looking at the comments. But I'm going to pay attention to them. So there's not that many people here, so if I can get to them like end up without like interrupting myself, and you know what I mean, because I get so sidetracked. But trying to get comfortable too here. Okay. So, if you guys haven't lived, if you guys don't live under a rock, you're probably here because of Vanderpump and me. And sorry, getting comfortable. I'm sorry. Um, I'm gonna try to recap the episode a little bit without getting all like heated and like over like, you know, everything I want to say, because it's just I don't know. I'm watching it. I'm like I don't know. Do you guys feel the same way? Am I like the crazy person that doesn't like that's like taking it like too far? Like, do I feel like am I just like too emotionally involved in it? I mean, I have been watching the show since day one, and I have been on Sandoval's side. But see, like Sandoval's never done anything to not be on his side. Like Miami Girl, like I don't know, like he did cheat on her. I don't know. Like looking back now, I'm like, were there really signs? I don't think there was, because Ariana's like, you know, Godsmacked. Like Lisa said, Vanderpump, like, and like everybody's saying, talking about their apologies, right? Like I know I'm probably jumping ahead, but I just want to say this real quick. We asked for apologies. They gave us apologies. Of course, it comes across fake as F, because I feel like we're going to be, no matter what they say, it's not going to come off right. Like these, like Lisa said, these apologies aren't worth the paper that they're written on or the message that they're typing on, only because like, I, like her, said, I need you guys to sit the hell down and explain what was going through your heads for the last 8 months. Like you didn't click, like it didn't hit. Thank you, Terry. Hi, Terry. If you haven't literally self-reflected in the last 8 months, like, there's a line that you cross from day one, right? There's a little line that you cross that like, okay, if this gets any further, it's going to be in a place where it's not supposed to be. And if I really like this girl or this guy, let me figure out what I got going on over here and like patch that all up and like, make sure that's cool. And then let's see what's going on after that. Like, no, you have somebody who's running through every single one of the guys on the team. We'll say on the team. I'm not going to call it a train. I don't know, because I can't wait till we get to this Oliver part, because, oh God, I just don't. I wonder what Tom thinks now. Like, is he okay with her like hooking up with all those people? I don't know. Like, I'm not saying they were in a relationship. Like Ariana at this point, I know that like Ariana's the one we're like worried about, right? But the fact that like Raquel is supposedly in this love relationship with Sandoval, where she's willing to hurt Ariana and be like, and like, put all this heat on like Schwartz and make Katie feel some type of way, where she's getting like, you know, talked to at the dinner and stuff. Like, it's just, I'm like, holy crap. Like, the whole entire time. And all the things that people are saying, they're like, basically, like that's what we're saying now. Like, oh, I don't trust around your man when I'm drunk and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and I'm like, okay, say like we weren't watching, say we didn't know what we know now. And now we're watching it. There's no way we would have picked up on that. Nothing. It just would have came off like sloppy, and she's very misguided and like all this crazy crap. Because like I said, nobody expected this, and it's just. I wonder, like like I said, these apologies, and like I said this yesterday too, the whole self reflection. I'm sorry now, like so I'm going to self reflect now and get therapy. Now I'm going to take a step back. What the hell? Like what about like I said, the last 8 months, every little decision that you made every single day, the extra shit. Like, I don't know what's up with these necklaces. I thought I had my lightning bolt on. To me, it would be like, Tom Tom's logo, right? And if say there's only 2 lightning bolt necklaces in existence, but they mean Tom Tom. That's why they're here. And there's only 2. And the one Tom has one and Tom Sandoval has one. Maybe Raquel had somehow stolen Tom Schwartz's lightning bolt necklace. And that's how she got one. So Tom one had one, which is Tom Sandoval. And now she has one as Rachel Raquel. We'll call her Rachel Raquel. She has one now. And it's like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Terry. I'm dissecting everything as well. Like, watching this episode. All right. I'm going to try to, I took my notes and I'm kind of like, oh, my notes suck. But if you guys watch the episode, so you'll kind of like follow along. And I agree. And every time I'm like, I hear this stuff about them kissing, and it's like, I am so disappointed. It's like, what the frig? Like, I'm just so disappointed. Anyway, another thing. Love you, Sheena. Sheena and Brock, they go to this rock climbing thing and they're doing Instagram. Like, that's what we start out, right? Where is Brock's wasn't it like gym wear or something? Hard body, right? Didn't they like hard body gym wear? Wouldn't they be wearing it, right? Like, didn't he have a business called Hard Bodies? Like, I thought that if they're doing like this gym Instagram thing, they would have like hard body stuff on. I'm just wondering if anybody knows about hard body right now. Like, what's going on with that? Is that still a thing? Do they still have that as their brand? But, and then Katie and Charlie on a hike. So I guess we have Charlie back. I can't remember if Charlie was even on the trip. Hi, Solmery. Also, I can't remember if Charlie was on the trip, but I guess we'll get to that part. If she was, let me know. It's like, I don't want to say that she's a bad person, but she kind of was like, why are you guys so mad at Sheena too? You know what I mean? Like, looking back, it's so crazy. Like, Sheena was getting so much heat. They did not think that Raquel had it in her, And like, Ariana, I'm saying Ariana and Raquel, right? Yeah, it was Ariana. No, it was Lala and Raquel shopping. No, Ariana and Raquel shopping. Listen to me, I'm an idiot. The hike with Katie and Charlie. Again, Katie's basically like, hi guys. Oh, you guys, I love you guys for being here. Oh, I love you guys for being here. They go on this hike and Katie still is like, what does she say? She called her like Magoo or like, I guess that was later maybe, where she was calling her like Zoolander and Magoo, and she is Magoo. And Sheena's the one who's like controlling, like she's like the guy behind the curtain, right? Sheena's like, I will call the Wizard of Oz. Sheena's the wizard behind the curtain. And like, poor little baby Bambi-eyed Raquel has no clue what she's doing. And Sheena's like the one who's planting the little seed and putting all the nanobites in her head and making her do all this stuff. When really Rachel Raquel is playing all of us. All of us. And we don't even know, Schwartz, I love you, dude, but like, was that your necklace? Okay, is she wearing your other half of the Tom Tom logo lightning bolt necklace? Is that where it came from? Do we know? Because I keep thinking that I'm probably missing a few things because I probably didn't even look into the vlogs today, but like, that's what I think. I think that, and then I also think that Schwartz probably knew halfway through because I kind of feel like he was rolling his eyes a lot. Like watching it back, he's like rolling his eyes a lot. And, watching Ariana's confessional is so sad to me, saying exactly what we're saying. I had no idea she had it in her. Like, to ask Tom Schwartz to hook up. Why did she do that? And why would she tell Katie? I think she enjoyed telling Katie. I almost, before I knew what I knew, I enjoyed her telling that to Katie, which is probably very mean to me. But you know what? Katie was like making it, Katie's I feel like, okay, Team Katie now, blah blah blah. Like it does look kind of like fucked up now, but like, before I knew what we knew, I was just like, Katie, chill out, dude. And then when I watched it like being explained by Katie's mom, I'm like, I get it. But like Raquel just felt like now it's like she enjoyed it. It's almost like she enjoyed it. It was like this game that she played. Like, why did she date Peter? Why did she want to date with Peter? Was that like a production thing before production found out about this? Because I think production's the one that gives the blind items. I'm just saying. And Katie said it's like really unfair. Raquel says she feels like really bad that she had asked Schwartz to make out, but she's like, Katie shouldn't be telling Schwartz what to do, but she still felt bad. So she felt bad once Katie showed unmarried Katie to Schwartz, who actually started the whole thing with Raquel and Schwartz, but really it was like Raquel and Sandoval. Raquel. But like Raquel's like, well, Katie's never been nice to me. Touche, she hasn't. She didn't come to my puppy party. Well, she didn't come to Graham's puppy party. So I'm going to make out with her husband when they get divorced. How about just say she's never been nice to me? She pushes Schwartz around and blah, blah, blah. Like, really? No, you're sleeping with Ariana. So what did Ariana do to you? Ariana was at your puppy party. Ariana is the one who like literally was on you and James' side the entire time. Like Sandoval too, like James, like I know James seems very angry right now, but Christ, dude, we can see in the episodes that he's still in love with her. How could he be? It would be weird that he wouldn't be in love with her. It's weird for him to be like, I had no idea this was going on, but then like 7 months ago, like they were like sleeping in each other's bed, and I don't know. It's like Katie has. Oh, and then she says that like you never know what Katie's thinking. That Katie has a poker face, so she never knows what Katie really thinks. Who has a poker face now? Raquel? I feel like you have a poker face, girl. Because everybody was like kind of a little bit shocked, like, okay, she's messy when she drinks. Don't around her husband when you're drinking. Like, except for Christina Kelly. Christina Kelly's like, yo, this girl is not innocent. She isn't she's not some little baby. It's an insult to babies. It's like an insult to babies. I love her so much. I was like, Christina, fucking high five and insult to babies. It's the truth. Like, she's not this little like baby. We know now she's coming, like she said on Watch What Happens Live, like she's finding her voice, blah 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 blah. So find your voice. I don't want to hear now you're self-reflective. Now you want to know why you're doing these things to your friends, and now you want to know why you're addicted to love. Not the 4F and the D's before that, and all the bad decisions before that. Just now when you get caught and we're like, you need to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? But like, do I think it's sincere? No. You weren't self-reflective. You're only self-reflective because it's like, we'll call this HR, right? We'll call it Bravo's HR. You kind of had no choice, but we're making you like, we need an apology. We need to hear what you got to say. Even though really the fucking apologies are irrelevant because you weren't self-reflective and sorry and all that every time you made that damn decision, right? Like, it's crazy. Katie doesn't have a poker face. Katie was crying. Yeah. Katie does not have a poker face. She was crying about it. You're the one, yes. You're the one, Raquel, with the poker face. Because none of us would have been like, what is she really thinking? She's thinking about Scandoval's date. And this is what really messes me up, guys. How in the world have Sandoval and Ariana, they didn't have, since 2020, which no excuse. But then remember what's her face said? Raquel and her and James didn't have sex since 2020. So if they're not having, and then Raquel and Raquel and James aren't having sex, and I don't know why it's not saying the word sex, and Sandoval and Ariana aren't having sex, do you think it started in 2020? Is that work out? It's 2023. They filmed this last year. They could have been, oh my God. See, this is the thing. I understand that Ariana probably figured they're not fighting. There's no way she saw this coming. None of us saw this coming. But it's like, I don't want to hear Sandoval. Like, I don't like his excuses. I just want to know what the frig, dude. Like, what really was going through your head every morning? Or whatever these, like, sneaking around. And, like, if you really were worried about her mental health, listen, her mental health is always going to be, front and center, just like mine. I get it, dude. But, then don't do it at all. Why don't you just stop the relationship then, dude? Stop the relationship. Thank you. Exactly. Stop the relationship. If you're worried about her mental health, stop doing it. And then figure out what you got going on. And then come back and revisit later if you think that that's something you want to like pursue. Rachel Raquel Sandoval. She had a lot of stuff going on. I understand. I was bawling my eyes out watching the dog thing happen. And I'm like I'm watching Sandoval thinking to it, and he's probably thinking in his head, oh, here's another couple of months. I can't say anything. But no, dude, you just stop doing it. How about that? Why don't you just stop sleeping with her friend and let her heal from her grandma and the dog? And why don't you work out what you got going on and figure out that you got to break up? So then you can go and figure out what you got going on somewhere else. Like, to me, like, I don't understand. Like, there's no excuse. Her grandma wasn't going to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was always going to be there. The house, the mansion that you live in with her, that you snuck your girlfriend, Rachel Raquel, in, that's always going to be there. You weren't going to not own it together in a couple of months. Like, figure out what you got going on, my friend, but you didn't. Anyway, like, and then, too, oh my God, Lala saying it's Sheena's fault, too. Like, that's crazy. And, like, sitting there basically telling Sheena, when Sheena's crying about it, about Katie calling her a troll, Lala's still trying to back it up and go, well, it's the narrative that you tried to, like, put all this all together and put it in Raquel's head and make all this crap, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let her heal, dude. Just stop doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop sleeping with the girl while your girlfriend's going through what she's going through and really be there for her, dude. Don't be all joking about Charlotte getting medicine. And, dude, it's not funny. Like, and like Katie doing the whole Zoolander and Magoo and who the hell fucking Magatsu or who the hell that is. Sheena's Magatsu. Listen, these mother effers have 2 grown legs and a brain and a conscience and knew exactly what they were doing. The Schwartz thing was all literally a like front that I feel like, all this Katie, Raquel's not smart. Yeah, we all literally thought Katie was not smart. I mean, that Raquel was not smart. Rachel Raquel. Apparently she really isn't because like she was like throwing us all in our face. I don't know. Like, I want to know what your darn end game was. Like, what was your end game? It was crazy. Like, what was your end game? I don't know. And then we're moving on to like, I loved watching Lisa with Teddy. I feel like, we go through this part of the episode. I don't want to miss anything. But like, I just couldn't. I'm kind of like, okay, I love this part, but like, I need to see these people and how they interact with each other because I want to see if there was any signs. And it's like, we're only seeing like 40 minutes of their life. I don't know. I feel like the blind items come from production. But I love seeing Lisa with Teddy. I love her as a grandma. That made me not want her to even go back on Beverly Hills because it's like her fun grandmom side. Like, why does she have to go on there and worry about being all messy and disgusting and backstab her? Like, actually, she said, like, on Watch What Happens Live, there's like clean house. I get it. I agree. Clean house, and then get Lisa back on there, and then don't even because Lisa, like, her grandmom, like, let her just enjoy it. She has money. She doesn't need the show. I would just like it to go over in his ass. That'd be great, but it's not going to happen. And I kind of don't understand this whole buyout Tom thing. Rachel Raquel. Oh, like, her name is literally Rachel. And then this is how stupid I am. I thought her middle name was Raquel. I thought, okay, she just switched her name. Her middle name, made it her first name. There's a lot of people like that. And then somebody's like, you idiot. I was like, wait, what? Just like, that's not even her name at all. I was like, oh, all right. Well, then she's still going to be Rachel Raquel to me then. Because what are we calling her? Rachel Raquel? I don't freaking know. But, I mean, like, was Tom calling her Rachel? Was her mom and dad calling her Rachel? It's more like Lauren and Lala. Makes more sense to me. Lala, Lauren. You don't want really people knowing, like, your real name when you're, like, on TV. Like, what if people hate you and stuff? Like, this whole thing. And then people have your government name. But this whole Rachel Raquel, we know you didn't do it because of that. Anyway, love seeing Lisa's grandma, but that was crazy. Oh, and then the Madres. I love that. Oh my God, it made me really hungry. I'm hungry right now. But watching James and Allie meet up with his mom, that was cool. And I really like Allie. I do. I feel like I don't feel like we're gonna ever like find a side of her. Oh, listen to me. I don't know. I thought the same thing about like this one, Rachel Raquel. I'm just gonna like not make any assumptions at this point because I'm always wrong. It's crazy. That James is really struggling. He doesn't want to talk about him being not sober. And I get it because not sober because he doesn't. He got sober for other people. So obviously it didn't work. It's not going to work when you do it for other people. I know that because it happens to me all the time. And then, him speaking, he doesn't really want to be talking about it 24/7, making it a thing. Oh, I'm not drinking. Oh, he's not drinking. No, you're not drinking. No, you're not drinking. No, we're at lunch with my mom. Let's just have a good time. No, let's talk about how you're not drinking. No, let's talk about how I'm not drinking. Like, no, let's just not talk about it. James doesn't need to hear about it because if James not making it a problem, then everybody else making it a problem. I don't even know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know what Tom's saying. I think Tom is disgusted with himself, and he should be. I think he's been disgusted with himself the whole time. I feel like he should have been. But, like, I also feel like, dude, you handled it so wrong. Like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't really think he's, like, I don't want to call him a narcissist. I want to call him, I don't know, like, he got lost or some shit. I don't know. He should have he just handled this so wrong, man. And, like, what do you think about her sleeping with all those people in the meantime? Maybe she was doing that because he wasn't leaving Ariana? I didn't think of that. Maybe she was sleeping with not Peter. I think she kissed Peter. Oliver, we know, is not married. That probably happened. They were really, like, yeah. Like, I feel like she probably sometimes is like, I don't know, I wonder what he thinks, like, what was he thinking when she's doing all this stuff? It's crazy. I'm kind of weird. I don't know why we have James's mom coming in the picture. She really didn't give us anything. It's like, what are you doing? You're, like, talking about how he meets this one and that one. All it did was give him anxiety. I feel bad. He does have mom issues. And I feel like at this point we can't really, like, I don't know, kind of, what is her point in being there? You know what I'm saying? Like, all she's doing is, like, giving him this advice that he already has got from Lisa. Like, I think James has been around and by himself enough because, like, he didn't have his parents around, that he's kind of figured it out. Like, he's figuring out his life and he makes mistakes. He's going to make mistakes, but of course he is. His mom and dad aren't there. And then, like, she just shows up, and when they're freaking filming, he hasn't seen her in 2 years. It's like, what the hell? Maybe I'm wrong about it. I don't know. But I just feel like, stop talking about his sobriety. It's annoying to me. People are like, I can still smoke weed when you're not sober. Well, guess what? I never said that I'm completely sober. I said that I smoke weed. All I said was I haven't done a certain couple drugs since 2012. And then, like, you all know my issues with that, but I smoke weed, and I smoke a lot of weed. To me, that keeps me off of everything else. It keeps me from, not being a complete psycho. But, like James said, I did get an ultimatum. I know, that's another thing too, like bashing the girlfriend. I get it, Tosh, I get it. It's crazy. I don't know. And okay, so this whole Tom and, like, so if they gave them their initial investment back, right? Does that mean they lose all rights to any money that comes in after that? So they're giving up their Tom name? Does anybody know? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. But if they needed $50,000, I guess they would need $300 to buy that guy out, but we don't even know what happened with that. But that whole scene too, because to me, I'm just, like, watching it now, and I'm like, all right, yeah, Tom Schwartz is all serious about it. Tom Sandoval is the one who, like, messed his life up, and, like, this freaking restaurant needs to open because Tom wasn't even around. And if that's 3 months, what was he running from? It's crazy. Like, yeah, she's like, exactly. It's crazy. Like, I can't even go, like, take her serious because she's just some really screwed up shit, and you're just like, holy crap, you're the one with poker face, girlfriend. Yeah. So Lisa and Ken, I just think Lisa and Ken, maybe it would be great if they were just the partner. I know they said they don't want to. I feel like Tom and Vanderpump, and all, like, Vanderpump Gardens, they all do really well with Lisa and Tom's whatever. I do not believe that Tom is that wrong that he needs to, like, sell his part out. Like, Tom, they said that Schwartz and Sandy's doing just as well as it was, blah, blah, blah. It's not a fireable offense. That's ridiculous. This is not cancel culture where you cancel him and her because this happened. We can personally say, girl, you need help. Nobody's going to want to film with you. We don't know. Who knows? But, like, this whole let's cancel them, blah, blah. No, we're going to talk about it. We want them to be a little bit accountable and say, you're sorry, but what? What were you thinking about for the last 8 months? What made you make all these decisions? I don't want to hear you felt bad for Ariana because, dude, like, then you should just stop what you're doing. Sweat equity, I'm confused. I just wrote sweat equity. But anyway. So, Anyway, so like when we're watching Raquel try on that bathing suit, like I did not realize that she has no, boobies. It was crazy. I don't know why I just brought that up, but like that's all I was thinking of. And like, why is she wearing that loose top like that? That was going to come off. And it was really, I felt really bad that like Charlotte was that sick, and then Tom was like doesn't really want to get the medicine. I wonder why. Like, dude, why? What do you mean? Like, let's just go do it now. Like, no. What if it wasn't ready now, Tom? To me, it's just like he doesn't want to be bothered with anything. And it almost makes me feel like maybe he didn't get the medicine. Maybe he never got the medicine, and that's what happened. Like, I hate to say that because I want to cry right now, because I was like looking back, like I lost Jasper right when she lost Charlotte, and I didn't realize that. Like, it was really sad to me, and I'm like thinking to myself, Tom, you MFer, you better have gotten Charlotte's medicine. Because if that's why she was still having this, I'm just saying, I don't think he would do that. But moving on, okay, why is this the treehouse? Why is her apartment the treehouse? Can somebody explain that to me? Why is Raquel's apartment called the treehouse? Why does Lala like it? Is that something that I'm missing? It's cool. I don't understand it, but I don't. This whole, like this moment that I thought her and Lala were having, I thought was real, but really it's not, because Raquel's not there. Raquel's not there. Later on, she's like, well, thank God you don't have a man for me to F. And it's like, well, wow, dude. That just kind of unwound everything you kind of almost had there, even though Lala hates you and just hated you and was trying. I don't know what to think. It's just crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I should take a breath, but, I don't know. Like, literally, I agree with, like, Lala talking about Ocean. Like, people say to you, have you ever literally, like, do you regret your 20 years of drug addiction? And I have to really kind of say no. I regret the people I hurt, but I don't regret all the lessons I've learned and what ultimately it did to me and woke me up and all that. You know what I mean? So I get it when she says she doesn't regret her relationship, only because she has Ocean. And she has to remember that, because, again, everything that, if not, she'd lose herself. And now that we're not focused on hating Tom Sandoval or Schwartz, I'm kind of like, okay, now I should have maybe had a little bit more compassion for Lala before, so I'm going to say that I was wrong about that, for not having more compassion towards her. But now that she's not really going after, like, Schwartz, I'm kind of like, okay, I get it. Like, I know now, I can see her pain, and I can see her like, holy shit, this is crazy. I get it. Like, she's freaking out like I am. So, yeah, I want to say that too. Like, I kind of don't understand, like, where did this girl come from? That whole therapy session about Lala, I feel bad now. Come here. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Oh, don't bring yourself up. Uh-oh. Let's see, Miss is here. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. She wants to go on my curling irons. The kitty cat. Put this down here. Come here. Don't step on the computer either. Don't step on the computer. Come here. Come here, little girl. Come here. Say hi. Let's put you right here. Okay. Let's tell everybody what's going on. Can everybody see her? Can everyone see her? Let's see her. Oh, let's see her. See her. Okay. Say hi. There she goes. She has a little marking on her neck. She's waiting for her medicine to get here. But yeah, she's like the little baby kitten. Go ahead, do what you want to do. Do you want to say hi? Okay. So yeah, like I said, I'm watching them talk about this like sex thing when she said that her and Randall haven't had sex since 2020. James and Raquel didn't have sex in 2020. Sandoval and Ariana didn't have sex in 2020. Like, this is crazy. All these people, nobody was having sex, and nobody thought the other one was cheating. Like, that's crazy, right, Mo? What do you think, Momo? That's Sterling Marie, but it's Moo and then Momo for short, which looks like a little, oh my God, she's gonna like run herself, guys. Hold on. Yeah, she likes to crawl and then like mess up my crawling irons. But she's so little. She's a little. Okay. Yeah. I felt so bad too, Katie. Like, it is, I'm kind of glad that Katie's mom was real and explained it to her without being mean, because don't you get in there and get yourself all burned. Oh, sorry, guys. I worry about her so much. Sorry, she's like a whole mess, like me. Little girl, what are you doing? Come here. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, we're back. Yeah, I agree. It's like, what the fuck? And then and I get it when, like, Lala feels like he said, she used to be kinky and sexy and all that, and then she got sober, and it's like, oh my God, dude. I kind of see, my husband's not an asshole, and even though we were like freaky deaky deeks, like for the first like 3 or maybe 4 years, I was still having issues with other stuff, that other stuff, we're not gonna say what it is, but like, And then like we kind of like we got married after a year and a half, but like maybe a couple of years ago, I don't know. I kind of like things just changed, and now we're just like this old married couple that like. And I always would say to him, "Babe, are you bored? Like, are you bored? You know, like we don't, like, you know, I'm not fun anymore. I'm not," because he like taps at me, and I was like the crazy one. I think, you know, he said, "I love your crazy." I'm still crazy, but like I'm not this wild like party, blah blah blah. Let's go to strip club, blah blah blah, all that crap. Like I have a stripper pole in my bedroom. Used to be in the living room, and then now it's my bedroom. I don't even use it. Like, but like that's what I mean. But like I could do that. But like when I look at I was looking at like La La, and I was like, I get it, girl, I get it. Like, but like my husband never said that to me though. You know, my husband's like, no, you're still hot, sexy, and you know, we don't have to be all crazy mild. Like you're still hot, still love each other. You know what I'm saying? And also I didn't have kids because I knew that my mental health and like we're older. Like whenever I'm like 45, you know what I'm saying? Like this is crazy, but I'm kind of glad that like Raquel went to like have a stew with them because it just makes us really look at her and be like, girl, like you are soulless, man. Like that's just crazy. Like you go there and like you see this pinata of like shorts, but to me it looks like Sandoval. I wanted to paint a mustache on that pinata. Like I'm not turned on. And we're like, what the fuck? Stop saying that shit. And Christina Kelly's like, God damn it, Raquel. I'm like, I know. I'm screaming the same thing now. But I was kind of sick screaming it before because like it just reminds me of her sitting at lunch with them and going like, well, I kissed Tom. I just thought I would tell you. And she's like, I don't even know, Katie thinks she's a poker face. Rachel, Raquel, you got a poker face, my friend. Oh my God, does Lisa own that hotel? Does Lisa own that hotel that they were at, the one in LA? I mean, I'm sorry, Las Vegas? Because I really want to go there. Does she own that hotel? Do you really have key cards with her name on it? You're right, Christina Kelly was on point. And I'm glad she was there. Because she literally was not even faking her funk. Like she was like looking at like Rachel Raquel, like, I see you, and these girls do not. But I see you, and like you're not that innocent, and it's not all Sheena. You're not this like little Bambi person, you know. I don't know. And then we go back to like watching like James again. Again, I feel like I love these episodes, and I want to get into it, but I just want to go back to like Rachel and Raquel. I just do. But I do feel bad for Allie. Like she had no idea that he was drinking again, but he's not really like being a big mess that we know of yet. And insult the babies. I know. I was like dying. Christina Kelly. That's an insult to babies. And she's so serious. And she's like, she's not this little, and she's the truth. Like, it's an insult to babies because babies are smarter than you, apparently. Like, I don't even want to say she's not smart. I just feel like she doesn't care, is what it is. It's not that she's not smart, she just doesn't care. She doesn't care that she's hurting Katie. She doesn't care that this is a big funny joke and ha ha ha, shorts, ha ha. You know, and Oliver, oh yeah, I understand he's vindicated. I already said that he was, I don't know, he was separated. I guess he was legally married. I don't know. I keep saying that he wasn't. I heard that he wasn't. Well, it doesn't really matter because he's allowed to do whatever he wants. Lisa loves him. Lisa thinks he's a great worker. I feel like she did the hoo with him and the hoo-ha, whatever with him. And don't know why. Is it because Ariana and Tom wasn't leaving Ariana? That's some sick shit. It's like, dude, he's not even your man. So like, but if you were like going to be in love with somebody's boyfriend that you're friends with, why are you saving all these other people? Like crazy. I don't understand. Like I said, these apologies, I don't want to hear. You have to self-reflect and you're sorry. Okay, you're sorry. You're sorry that we caught you. You're sorry that Ariana caught you. You're sorry now. Now you're self-reflective. This would have still been going on if you didn't get caught. Okay. Nobody would have been self-reflective and going to therapy and figuring out why they're doing this. Like alarm bells didn't go off. Like the line that you crossed the first time and you like kissed him and you guys kissed each other. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened, man? And then poor Ariana, like I said, oh my God, it was crazy that like, oh, let's not talk about Jack. I hate him so much. You know, watching Ariana go home, I'm like bawling my eyes out because I was the same way. I'm the same way with my kid. Oh, little baby kitten. Sorry. Don't be mad at me. Hi. She's over there. Like, I'm obsessed with her. You guys, you don't even understand. I have GPS collar on her. Like, I don't even, it's crazy. Like, I literally cry, even though she's not even 8-year-old, and think about the day that I have to lose her. And I'm like psychotic in the brain about it. So I'm watching like Ariana, and I'm like, I know, girl, I get it. Like, when Jasper was dying last year, he'd seen me. He was 16. I'm thinking to myself, same thing. He's been with me all day long. All I have was the cats and him. And then after he died, I tamed these 2 cats. I became a crazy cat lady. Now she's like the other half of my soul. And like I'm saying, like I'm home by myself all day. Like I don't have a lot of my friends around here, so I'm always with my cats. So I get it. It's crazy. And you see how I am with her. I'm like, we're obsessed with each other, right, Mama? We're so obsessed with each other. So I get it. And then I'm like, Tom, you dick. You should have stopped fucking her friend, you motherfucker. Okay. Yep. So disco pussy. Can somebody explain to me what disco pussy is? Thank you. I'll be in the bushes. I love your funny streams. I know. I never realized. I never know if I'm gonna get to them. I don't know. I got issues, guys. We can talk about it later. I got issues. Not really big ones. Not really issues, but it's like I want to do lives all week, and then just my brain doesn't get there. I'll get all ready, and it just doesn't happen. I'll just get through this because I got to tell you guys other stuff too. Anyway, so Lala, oh my God, Lala's like, what did Lala say? Lala feels like face. Let's go pussy. Oh, talk about Oliver. He's got a face that I'll let him do anything. I agree. I totally agree. I said that the first time we met him, Lala. I agree. I don't really like your comment about I need something to beat that up or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that. Bust wide open. That's what she said. I don't want to hear bust wide open. I just don't. I really don't. I don't. And I don't want to think about Raquel and her. Like, oh my God. I wish Lala would have found the other hottest guy in there and Rachel Raquel and Oliver could have just not made that a thing and like threw it in front of her face. It was like it became a pageant. Crazy story. And then Lala was talking about her kid, and I'm like, Lala, man, he's not going to have sex with you now. I'm like, oh my God. Like I feel like bad for her because she's so hot. And any other guy would like jump on it. I just feel like Rachel Raquel was probably like putting her hand under the table or something. It was like, yeah, dude, something. I don't know because I don't know how she beat that Lala. Lala was hot as hell. I don't know. It's crazy. It's sick. I don't know. Did I get too far? Oh yeah, freaking out the kids. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. Okay. I get it. I'm here listening. I know, Shay. Oh, I know. And like my little girl, her medicine's outside. I need to go get her medicine. I don't know if she had a skin tag and she bit it off or she burned herself on my thing, but she's got a little red mark here. And Kevin Chu, shut up. Oh, I hate you so much. I'm just kidding. I love Kevin Chu. Okay. If anybody knows me from, like, literally knows how crazy I've always been, it's this guy right here. Like, talk about trips to AC. Okay. Me and Kevin Chu. Yep. Wait, is that the right thing? Okay. Hi, Aaron. Hello. Yes, Kevin, you can have my autograph. You're such a weirdo. I don't know why my thing's not running. This stupid thing's not running. But anyway, hello, Aaron. Thank you for being here. But yeah, so blah blah blah. We're getting through this, Christina. I wrote some shit. I don't even know what it means. Like I'm talking about, like saying the F word. I'm trying not to say it, but like Raquel's all over Oliver. But like now it's just so dark and twisted. It's really dark and twisted. Looking back, it's dark and twisted, and that's what I meant to say. It's so deeper, darker. It's twisted. It's like more twisted. Because I'm like, what is going through her brain, you know? And then I do feel bad for Oliver's girlfriend because whether they were separated or not, who wants to see that on camera? Who wants to see him hook up with like the supposed it girl or like Vanderpump when like she probably didn't even want him to get the job there? Only because I don't know, like maybe she was giving him a heads up. Oh, I go back. Yeah. Would you like to come back here? Put some marijuana down. I'm just gonna go up somewhere. I'm just gonna hop up behind me and that's it. Come here. Would you come here, please? No? Okay, fine. Okay. I just feel bad, Lala. It wasn't a competition. You should have won. And you know what? I wish you would have just found the other hottest guy in there and left with him. I just feel bad that like there's other guys. The guy with the mustache kind of looked like Tom Sandoval hitting on Katie. I was like, that was weird. Did you guys realize that? The sandwich chop talk. I guess I skipped over that, but Raquel wants to fuck Oliver. Okay, Katie explains Raquel. Yeah, everybody explains to Raquel what she's doing wrong. We know that. Stop blaming Sheena. Sheena was only encouraging it. Like, it's just crazy. Like, Katie's mom is right. What are you doing? Okay, you're not going to step on the computer. You're not going to go on the computer. You're going to come over here. Can you stay right here, please? She just does not want to be on my lap. She doesn't. She wants to be up in the computer. I know. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna have to fix hell. We're gonna have to fix it. Get the house redone. It's gonna be a whole new room in here. You're gonna have your own little seat. Now she's gonna try to jump up here. Get over here. Come here. All right. We're gonna put this away. And we're gonna put you on my lap. Come on. Just come up here. Say hi to everyone. There's lots of people watching. Did you know Tom Scandoval was in there as well? I did not know that. I did not know that. Come here. No, you just want to be up on it. Like, I get it. No, it's crazy. I listen. Okay, can I ask you guys something? I don't have an iPhone, right? This whole thing with, okay, I understand that maybe that, not to push that video, right? Obviously, they shouldn't push that video. Nobody should be sharing that video. But do I think that was, if you're on a FaceTime with somebody, does it automatically record it when you have iPhone? Is that a thing? Do they both have iPhone? So is it like you just know that is recorded unless that person deletes it? Like he didn't just secretly keep it. You know what I'm saying? Is that a thing? I don't even know. So, for her to try to do that now, I don't know where that's coming from. I want her, I want her to get better, but like at this point, like I don't know where your conscience was for the last 8, 9, 10 months. Like where was your conscience the last 8 or 10 months? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on. Did she get lost in the sauce? Did she get lost and she thought that like this was going to make her, she cared more about, fame and making this a thing than she did Ariana's feelings? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't, like, I understand her family's probably like, holy crap, who is that her daughter? Like, I don't know. Did they think that she's crazy? Was that her best friend too? Like, her best friend came out and said, look, you're wrong. You're hurting everybody in our family. Like, I don't know. She's old enough that, like, they can't force her to leave. So this restraining order thing too, my interpretation, my perception is she's trying to get Sheena blocked from being on the reunion. She's trying to get Sheena blocked from filming. I think she's pissed at Sheena. Maybe they got in a scuffle, I think Rachel Raquel probably said something to Sheena, like something like, I don't give a shit, I'm effing Tom, I don't care about Ariana. And Sheena was probably like, you're a mess through the phone. And maybe her eye was, I don't know, in the way. I don't think Sheena punched her. Lisa said she probably deserves it. Yeah, I agree. She does deserve to get effing hit. But Sheena has a wife, or has a child. She's much smarter than that. I think she pushed her into like maybe like a scuffle thing and made Sheena like, like maybe throw something or like elbow something. I don't know. But you're going to get a restraining order because you're trying to block her from filming and fuck her all up. So fuck her money all up when she's the one with a husband and a child. And you're literally like screwing some girlfriend's freaking husband, like, or man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that restraining order isn't for her to get out of the reunion. Sorry, I have to get a drink. Isn't for her to get out of the reunion. It's to literally block Sheena to be a CUNT, I think. She's going to like secretly get back at all the people that are turning on her. But what did you expect? And this is another thing. What did you think was going to happen when you came clean or when we found out? Did you not expect all of this to happen? You had to have known that the Bravo world was going to blow up. Your friendship group at least was going to blow up and you were going to hurt a lot of people. You had 8 months to think about it. So, Sheena's stuck in New York with you, basically having your back, throwing her other friendships away for you, Rachel Raquel, and Schwartz. And guess what? Me and Gabby were like, Team Schwartz and Raquel, yeah, Rachel Raquel, and like Team Schwartz, yeah, they should be together, and like they'll get over it. And I'm like, it better not just be a hookup. See, Erin doesn't watch it, and I've been telling Erin for years to watch it, and she will never believe me. Erin, will you watch it now? Will you watch it now? Listen, I feel like these goddamn episodes are irrelevant. Like, well, not really irrelevant, actually, because we can watch back and look at the darker meanings behind everything that she says. Like, basically, like, you thank God you don't have a man for me to screw. Like, you're the only one you didn't was Lala's dude. Like, why couldn't she have screwed Jax? That was what I was saying yesterday. I hate him so much. This does not make you any less of a piece of crap, Jax Taylor, Jason Cucci. Okay? I wish you would have slept with this girl. Okay? Rachel Raquel, why couldn't you have slept with a piece of crap? Why did you have to pick Sandoval, the one with an amazing girlfriend who I thought had the most solid relationship? Because I've been saying this shit. Like, thank God that Vanderpump got extra seasons after Jax got fired. Because I don't want to have to spend the next 3 years convincing that stupid broken clown that the show kept on or was canceled because he's on it. Because that's what he would have said. Oh, I'm not on the show anymore. That's why it's canceled. It actually does better without you. You freaking broken clown. You probably did sleep with. You know what? He probably did sleep with Rachel Kell. I wouldn't put it past that piece of crap. Think about it. So his girlfriend's best friend and his best friend's girlfriend, which was Tom Sandoval, which made me hate you, Jax, for like 50% of the reason I hate your effing guts is because of all the way they've treated Sandoval. And now I don't know how to do that, but like it really, honestly, you had no clue Sandoval would ever do this. So that doesn't excuse anything you've ever done. So stop running your stupid mouth and sit down. Well, you can say whatever you want. I'm over you. Like, I'm thinking at this point, unleash the beast if you want. Like, I just want Sheena to be validated. Sheena should not have to not film. Sheena should be allowed the reunion. Sheena should be allowed to film the next season. None of this should be like on her. She shouldn't lose anything of this. If anything, you bitch, you want to get a restraining order, you're the one that's not going to be allowed to film. And guess what? The reunion can be done from satellite, so you don't have to be around anyone. Your restraining order isn't going to be really mean shit. It's just going to piss a bunch of people off. What do you get a restraining order for? Because you got an argument? What did you think was going to happen? Literally, like, somebody didn't sit you down and say, you're sleeping with Ariana's boyfriend. You're talking about people's poker faces. You're talking about feeling bad for Katie because you thought about kissing Schwartz. You were having a whole D in the P with Scandoval. My friend, Sandoval, okay? The one who does nothing wrong in my eyes. And the whole 50% of the reason I hate Jax, okay? I hate Jax for another whole 50% of the reason, not anything to do with the show. Anyway, the fact that he literally feels validated now makes me really mad. And it's like, oh my God, I wish you would have just slept with him. But I'm just going to let him run his mouth because he's just a broken clown. And I really need Sandoval and Raquel to stop making us and letting us create this, like, the narrative for you while you're saying some stupid shit that we know you have to say. I'm sorry. I'm self-reflecting. I want to get therapy. I'm taking a step back. I shouldn't have done this. I know. I agree. He owes Ariana an apology. I'm pretty freaking sure he probably apologized off the camera. I'm sure she was the first one he apologized to. I'm pretty sure he probably did. He didn't know it wasn't a public apology to her. Maybe she wanted one. I don't know. But I'm sure they had their talk. So I don't want to hear he wasn't apologizing to Ariana, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure he probably was freaking, saying everything he could have. I don't know. I'm going to just assume that they had to talk off camera and then, have their talk on camera. To us, yeah, it looks pretty freaking cheesy as fuck because production's like, dude, you got to say some shit. We're like, dude, say some shit. And then he says some shit. We're just like, fucking what? You suck. Like, dude, whatever. We know. Okay, what else was he going to say? Yeah, we know. You're sorry. We know you hurt Ariana. We know. We feel the same way. I don't get it. I don't know who you are. It's like, who are you, dude? Who? And like Raquel, like, was this a game to her this whole time? I don't understand because I didn't say it. So what I mean, like, it's like, oh yeah, and BravoCon. We're going to be at BravoCon this year, and we're going to be looking at everybody up and down thinking, like, 6 months from now, which one of you guys is all sleeping with it? Like, you know what I mean? We're going to looking at everybody like, you were sleeping, like, you know what I mean? Apparently, BravoCon, there was a lot of secret relationships going on. I'm just saying, like, they probably did it about, oh my God, that was October. They definitely were sleeping together at BravoCon. That makes me really sick. Rachel Raquel, I mean, God, dude. Like, and just, I see Sandoval tired. I see Sandoval drained, tired, probably stressed out. I feel like he has more of a heart and all that. I just feel like I don't know what he's doing. I just don't understand. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot more to the relationship, and I feel bad because he's just saying the shit we think he's supposed to say. I really feel like if you're going to be self-reflective, you should have did that the second you crossed the line 8 or 9 months ago and said, oh my God, what did I just do? What did we just do? This is wrong. Let me not do this. Not let's keep doing it and not tell her because she's losing her dog and her grandmom and her, you know what I mean? And we have a house together. So we'll just keep doing it longer. So it's just really bad when it comes out. Not let's stop doing it. And, so we don't have to go through all this and, I don't know, man. That's what I mean. People that are cheating and on reality TV, it's like committing crimes and going on reality TV. Like, do you not realize your confessionals are not really confessionals, assholes? We're all seeing them. They're not just confessional for you. We're seeing the shit you're saying. Katie has a poker face, blah, 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 blah. You know, she doesn't have a man for me to sleep with. It's like, wow. All right, now that I just like ran out of breath and all that. I still gonna drop the call link, but I feel like we need to go get this little baby kittens, like her medicine. And I'm actually getting hungry. And that's all. I really wanted to do like Potomac because Potomac was first, and then New Jersey, and then Vanderpump. But like, I feel like I just couldn't like forget about Vanderpump. I'll probably even come back maybe later, but like, I got to do Jersey still and Potomac, and I'm going to do it. And also later on, might have an announcement that was supposed to like be for 2 weeks ago, but it's just things are taking a little longer. But that's cool. It's all coming together, and it's going to be fun, and you guys are going to be hopefully excited for me and somebody else. Can you guys like freaking hit the like button too? All these people watching, can you please hit the like button? Like, I know there's a lot of people in the chat, but like, I'm watching Twitter, I'm watching the people on Facebook, and now everybody's leaving now because I said hit the like button. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna end this now because I feel like there's probably some more Scandoval, and I wanted Potomac. Yeah. Oh man. You don't think it? You don't think Potomac's like, who wants me to do Potomac? I want to talk about it. We're talking about Jersey too. Thanks, Aaron. I know. Like, come on, guys. It's like all my stuff comes later. I guess like the replay crew. I would never say that, but I don't know. I mean, you guys are subscribing, so I love you for that. And I think because I'm like all over the place probably, and I never take a breath, that people probably like, this girl's fucking annoying. But that's just me. I don't know how to be another way. So, all right. I'm getting hungry. I need to go eat some food. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to schedule some Jersey stuff in Potomac. Try to do it today or tomorrow because it's GD. What do you mean? I'm a retard. No, it's good. No. Yeah, I probably need to go eat. I feel like I'm like hot or something. I don't know. All right, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the share. All that crap. Love you all. Who's going to No Filter Live? Zach Peter in Philly. Let me just tell you guys, literally subscribe to me. Subscribe to Housewife Historian. Subscribe to No Filter with Zach Peter. You always do. You guys are probably all Adam's family people, so obviously subscribe to Adam. Kevin Chu, I love you to death. I hate your guts, but I love you. If anybody knows my crazy, it's him because he experienced it for years. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, it's No Filter with Zach Peter. I kind of bought like a whole table in the front. So Aaron, I hope you can go because I really wanted to do the last one last year. But subscribe to that. Oh, and Martinis with Eddie. Can you guys subscribe to him? Mr. Make It Make Sense. Shannon Van. Dear Dana. Everybody that's like in the chat. Subscribe to all of my friends. I love you all. And I'll be back later. And I know, and Dana, we need to get together. Dear Dana, we need to get together. Terry, I love you. All of my Terrys that are here. I love all you guys. Thank you for coming. I really feel like I'm giving a speech now. No. I think there's tickets still available. Oh my God, what are you doing? Buy tickets, you're close. Hello, Tosh. Tickets are still available. You get to pick your seats. Try to get to close to the middle as possible. Oh my God, Aaron, yay. I'm so excited. I'm like, Aaron, I bought your ticket. You're going. Like, I'm serious. All right, I'm so excited. Zach's going to come to Philly. Bravo Brothers podcast is going to be there. And I don't know, probably special guests and all over the place. So, hi, Twitter. Forgot to tag you guys. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back later. I'm going to go eat, get her medicine. And talk to later. I don't want to sit. You're not going to sit by yourself. We'll figure it out. Last year when we did it with Adams, we weren't like by table or by seat, but like we were by table and we could figure it out. Like the tables are set up really like it's only like a 200 seat thing. So you'll see. I'll send you the link actually. I'll send you the picture. I'll show you what I mean. I'll send it to you right now. Okay. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Sorry guys. I'm like all over.